to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit. Gee, I'm kind of an expert to write a book report by now. All you have to do is write exactly what the teacher wants to hear, and you are all set. Man, Sarok Sammy is so smart, and I'll bet this call he reads so many books. Then you are right. There are a bunch of hard words in this book, but I looked them up in the dictionary, so now I know what they mean. I guess you are a bit of a slash yourself. A+. October, Monday. There was a kid named Craig Gupta who was one of my friends last year, but he moved away in June. His family had a big going away party and the whole neighborhood came, but I guess Craig's family must have changed their mind because today Craig was back in school. Everyone was happy to see Craig again, but a couple of us decided to have a little fun with him before officially welcoming him back. So we basically pretended he was still gone. Boy, I sure do miss Craig. Yeah, I wonder how he's doing. Hey, God, I'm an idea. I have to admit, it was pretty funny. Did you just hear something? No. Must have been the wind. At lunch, Craig sat next to me. I had an extra chocolate chip cookie in my lunch bag, and I made a big deal about it. I wish Craig was here. Oh, how he loves chocolate chip cookies. I'm not even that hungry, but I'm sitting right next to you. Okay, so maybe that one was a little crucial. Gobble gobble, smack smack. I guess it will probably let Craig off the hook tomorrow, but then again, this invisible Craig thing could turn into the next PU. Tuesday. Okay, so the invisible Craig joke is still going, and the whole class is in on it now. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself or anything, but I think I might have a class clown in the bag for dreaming this one up. In science, a teacher asked me to count the number of kids in the classroom so she'd know how many pairs of safety goggles to get out of the closet. So I made a big show of counting everyone in the room except Craig. 33, 34. There are 34 people in this class. Well, then really set Craig up. He got up and started wailing, and it was really hard to stare straight ahead and act like he wasn't here. I am a human being too. I wanted to tell him he was never said he wasn't a human being. It's just that he's an invisible human being, but I managed to keep my mouth shut. Before you go and say I am bad friends of teasing Craig, let me just say this is in my own defense. I'm smaller than about 95% of the kids at my school, so when it comes to finding someone, I can actually pick one. My options are pretty limited. And besides, I'm not 100% to blame for dreaming up this idea. Believe it or not, I got the idea from Mom. This one time when I was a kid, I was playing on the kitchen table and Mom came looking for me. Has anyone seen George? I don't know what made me do it, but I decided to play a joke on Mom and stay hidden. Mom went all around the house calling my name. I think she must have finally seen me under the kitchen table, but she still pretended she didn't know where I was. Poor George, all alone in the snow. Oh, boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I saw it was pretty funny, and I probably would have stayed hidden wonders there for a little while more. But mom finally got me to crack when she said he was gonna give my gumball machine to Roderick. So if you want to point the finger on the invisible Craig joke, now you know who's really to blame. Tuesday. Well, yesterday Craig pretty much gave up on trying to get anyone in our class to talk to him, but today he found our weakness. Really, do you think I exist? No, I can't even hear you or see you. I forgot all about Rolly when the joke burst started. I made sure to keep him away from Greg because I had a feeling Rolly would blow the joke. But I guess I kind of got too cocky and let my guard down. Greg started working on Rolly at lunch and he came really close to getting him to Greg. If you say I exist, this corn dog is yours. I could tell Rolly was about to say something, so I had to act quick. I told everyone there was a floating corn dog hovering above our lunch table, and then I plucked it out of the air and ate it in 2 bites. So, thanks to our quick thinking, we were able to keep the joke going. Gobble, smell, not as good as the regular kind, though. But that really made Craig mad. He started punching my arm, but of course I had to pretend like I didn't notice. And let me tell you, that wasn't easy to do. Craig might be small, but that kid can really punch. Is there a flea breathing on me? Because it feels like a tiny little flea is breathing on me. Friday. Well, I guess Craig must have complained to a teacher about my little joke because today I got called down to the front office. And I got to Vice Principal Roy's room. He was pretty mad. He knew all about how I started the joke and he gave me a speech about respect and decency and all that. But luckily Mr. Roy got one crucial fact wrong. That was identity of the person we were playing the joke on. So they made the apology part a whole lot easier. I am deeply sorry, and now I do indeed admit that you exist, Sharp. Mr. Roy seemed pretty satisfied with my apology, and he let me go without even taking on my detention. I've always heard that when Mr. Roy is done chewing a kid out, he stands them up with a pat on the back and a lollipop. And now I can tell you firsthand that is true. Lick, lick. Saturday. Rolly's birthday party is tomorrow, so Mom took me to the mall to get him a gift. I picked out this cool video game that just came out, and I handed it to Mom so he could pay for it. But Mom said I had to buy it with my own money. I told Mom that first of all, I have zero money. And second of all, if I did have my money, any money, I wouldn't be wasting it on Rolly. Mom didn't seem too happy with what I said, but it's not my fault I'm broke. I actually had a job this summer, but the people I worked for stiffed me, so I didn't earn a single penny. We have 3 neighbors named Fullers who live. We have these neighbors named Fullers who live a few doors up, and they go away on vacation every summer. They usually leave their dog, Princess, in the canal, but this year they told me they'd pay me $5 a day to feed the Princess and take her out. I figured I'd earned enough to buy a whole file of video game with that kind of money. But I guess Princess is gun shy about going to the bathroom in front of a stranger, so I ended up spending a lot of time standing around in the hot sun waiting for this dumb dog to hurry up and go. Come on! I'd wait and nothing would happen, and then I'd just take Princess back inside. But every time I'd leave, Princess would make a big mess in the foyer, and I'd have to clean it up the next day. Toward the end of the summer, I got smart and realized it would be a whole lot easier to just clean up all the princess messes at once instead of doing it every single day. So I paid her and let her do her business on the foyer floor for about 2 weeks. Then the day before the floors was due back, I heaped up the hill with all my cleaning supplies. But guess what? The floors cut their trip short and got home a day early. I guess they didn't know it's polite to call ahead and let people know when your plans have changed.